Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm doing another live stream. And the reason why I'm doing another live stream after already having one recently is because, well, Google Hangouts is ending, and so I just want to try and do as many of these as I can for the next little while, or at least a couple of them, just to see how it is. So, hello guys, hello fan of Transformers anime and other stuff, hello Lego Prime Ninja, hello Jimmy NGX, sorry, Bumblebee 2006, Scott Green, Gary Gastopoulos, some Nintendo nerd, Colonel Surge, Tia Fan 1985, Green Turtle Gaming, and Archives on Cybertron. So far, those are the people that are in here. Hey, it's Bunder Dank Starscream as well. Google Hangouts is ending. Yep, August 1st. Oh, Studio Series Jetfire. I want to find that thing. I nearly did a goof and didn't drink from the hall because I'm a moron. Justin Yates. Hey, Justin, I'm doing one of the community custom videos tomorrow. Actually, I shouldn't say that because it's already uploaded. It's just going to be published tomorrow in the afternoon. But one of your customs got featured in it. I think it was the Acid Storm based on the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters figure. Hello, Philip Fabian. How are you? So any updates on Misfortune? I don't really have updates on that right now. And don't ask for updates. You know, if I got an update that I'm willing to talk about, I'll talk about it. Don't ask me about it because you're not going to really get any new information out of me unless I have new information. Is T-Fan Page 111 an Ultimate Transformers fan? I don't know. So anyways, moving past Misfortune right now, I should say. I am currently working on Skids and Mudflap show. And at the time being, I'm working on a script. The big thing that stopped me from doing the Skids and Mudflap show was two things. One, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with the character specifically. There were a couple of ideas, but I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do. The second thing is writing. I had writer's block for a lot of the episodes because the first season has 10 episodes. And basically how it's going to go is Skids and Mudflap does a thing for a while. That's going to introduce the show. They talk about something, and then they bring in their guest, and they talk to their guest, and they do a whole bunch of stuff in that. The problem wasn't the setup. The problem was what joke or what jokes would be in the episode. So, like, if the episode was leading into a joke, how would that be? You know, with Skids and Mudflap. And then I realized that, you know, the Eric Andre show could be a good inspiration. I think that's what it's called. I haven't watched much of it, but I do see a lot of the memes, and I've watched a little bit of it. And I'm thinking, you know what? That's exactly how this show could go. So, you know, obviously in a different style, but it kind of gave me the idea of what exactly I was looking for in Skids and Mudflap show. So with that, I might be looking for auditions later on. Because right now, I've got Jazz, Ricochet, Swoop, Bumblebee, who I'm not sure is going to get voiced. Now, don't do auditions yet, because first of all, I'm not sure if I'll call out for auditions or if I'll just contact other people. And two, that's not even the full list. If I do want auditions, I'll make a full list of characters and then I'll ask for it, because there's no sense in me saying, okay, well, here's a few of the characters, go audition, and then I'm gonna pile on that so you guys keep auditioning. If I'm gonna have a full set of characters that I want people to audition for, um, then we could just do like one round of auditions for that season rather than multiple. It doesn't clutter up the auditions. That's if we're going to be looking for auditions. I'm not saying we're going to be looking for auditions. But for the time being, that's what could happen. But we're going to have to wait and see. So we're going to be using the Dark Moon Skids and Mudflap, just because they're small enough, they're round enough, and I feel like using those two. And for Barricade, he's going to be in the first episode. I was thinking of using the Last Night Barricade, but I've got the Masterpiece one, so might as well use that. The first 4 episodes is going to be for the people who are going to be guests. It's going to be Barricade, Beachcomber, which already has a voice, Jazz, and then Bumblebee. And then on the side with Skids and Mudflap, who's going to be regular characters, is Shockwave, who's going to be the cameraman. And there's a whole reason behind that. And Sideswipe, who's going to be just hanging off to the side. And Sideswipe has a running joke with Mudflap that I'm not going to talk about specifically right now. But I'll just say it like this. A while back when we were trying to talk about the show with me and Larry and all of them, we were talking about this running joke, and we actually made it a running joke ourselves. And at that point, I said, you know what, we have to put this in because it's too wacky not to leave out. I'm not gonna say exactly what that joke is, but I hope you guys catch on to what it is soon. As for the Shockwave figure, it's going to be the Masterpiece. The reason why I say the Masterpiece, even though I have the Siege one, which I really do like, and is probably more closer in scale to Skids and Mudflap, like it's a much smaller size, so it's easier to fit in. The Masterpiece one has an opening and closing hand, and it will be able to hold this custom camera, which I think I've got beside me somewhere along here. Yes, I do. So I built this. It's kind of flat. I feel like it needs a little more detail, but it's just a custom little camera that I've got. And what's perfect about it is it's got a hole at the bottom, so I can attach a stand if I want to. But if we bring in Shockwave for a second here, open up his hand, and it should be able to go in. I can't remember exactly how to do this. I was having trouble opening the hand. There we go. So even though it doesn't really go across him, I can still mess with the camera, like the actual camera itself, to make it look like it's all in line. But there we go. So there's Shockwave with his little camera that he will use to film the show. And then for Sideswipe, I don't know where it is exactly. If it's beside me here, no, it's not. So I think it's in the other room. But Sideswipe has his own little podium thing that he'll be able to just stand there and talk to people. And we put Shockwave back. There we go. So yeah, that's what I have planned for now. Gavin Burns also showed up. Ethan also showed up. Let's see. Going to pre-order Phantom Strike Squadron. I wish that thing would show up on Amazon out here. It has not yet. I'm good. My birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Philip. Let's see. How many Legos do you have? I don't know. I really don't know. That's kind of a weird question because I'm not sure if you mean pieces or sets. I have quite a few of them. A lot of them are now broken down and missing parts, but I've got some up on the shelf. If you mean just traditional Lego sets like Star Wars or City and whatnot, again, I don't know. If you're talking about Bionicle sets, hundreds. Probably hundreds. At least 100. I know that. So. Anyways, I bought Cyberverse Soundwave. Cool. Not Irishman. I want to mention that CBtron made a news credit to me, and I'm appreciative about it, but they spelt my name wrong. Instead of TFan page 101, it says TF Fan 101, and it even says that the credit underneath. So I don't know. Writer's block sucks. Yeah. Thanks, Brian. I've been wondering when the next video was going to be up. I really enjoy watching them, and I think they're inspiring. Oh, cool. I try to make them bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. Trying to get a schedule going for it. I was a little late on this one, like later than I should be, because I almost completely forgot. I will try and work on the next episode pretty soon, but episode 5 will be up tomorrow. Although that's also today for some people. Hey, Brian, or hey, what do you think about the upcoming Transformers game? I said this the last time, and I'm probably going to do a video on it. There's probably not going to be a Siege game. And either I was talking about it here or I was just talking to myself as like preparation for a video. Because sometimes I'll do that just to think like, well, maybe this could be a video topic that I could talk about. But I want to explain, there has been no announcement or anything about a Siege game. Okay? I want people to drop that entirely. The only thing we had was a rumor that could have been made up, because if you go back to the rumor which was on the TFW 2005 forum, there's nothing to back it up, because the guy seems to copy that entire description from something. But if you go on to the gaming company's Twitter or Facebook or anything, there's no mention of it. So I don't know how you could copy and paste it from that. Most of the description is just copy and paste from the Hasbro website and the gaming company's website, just mashed together. And the cover box art is just the Siege art that we've seen already. There is no indication that we are going to get a Siege game right now. Okay? Except for this rumor that very well could have been fabricated. Now, for all we know, it could possibly happen. But for the time being, there has been no official announcement. And the reason why I bring this up is because people keep saying that during SDCC or the Toy Fair or E3 or something like that, people keep bringing up that, oh, I hope they announce that game. They better announce that game because we've been waiting for a while. And they have never said that they are going to announce a game. They never said that there was a game in development. So you're basically bringing up your expectations for nothing right now. Again, they could very well make a game, but first of all, that doesn't make the rumor true, because the rumor could be fabricated and it just so happens that they were making a game at the same time. Or the game's not happening at all, you know? Of course, at some point they're going to make a Transformers game, but so far it seems like a lot of their video games that they produce have not been doing so well. And they're probably going to stick to mobile games for a while. Thanks, Brian. Oh, I already read that. My birthday was a few days ago, and I got myself Energon Omega Supreme. Oh, sweet. I wonder why Jobby the Hong didn't notice you. I don't know. Don't know what you mean by that. He did like one of my Twitter posts recently. I can do a good swoop. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, movie one is more iconic too. Do you ever thought having a gaming channel? I'm not sure if that was English. I've thought about it, but at the same time, I'm not entertaining enough for it. Because if I put my focus on the game, I probably won't talk too much. So that's why I want someone to be there, but like, let's see. Bumblebee will just be like SpongeBob. Nope. That's a nice camera. Thank you. Let's see. Does Soundwave listen to Linkin Park? What if you made a Golden Girls show like show with the Viacons? I don't know. Is Beachcombers episode a bunch of hippie jokes? I guess you'll wait and see. Let's see. Hello, David. So what Sideswipe figure are you using? I'm not sure. I was going to use the Masterpiece, but then I got the Siege one. I might still stick with the Masterpiece one. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. That's an unanswerable question regardless. I checked for Ratchet on Walgreens website. Nothing. I did, however, pre-order Skywarp. I need to wait for Amazon to have that. I think I'm gonna start using my voice in my videos. Cool. Hello, Taryn. Is that your name? Hey, Brian. What do you think about the King Poseidon Combiner reveal photos? They look cool. Not really much more for me to add from the last one because I haven't really looked at them in depth, and also I'm probably not gonna get them. It's hard for me to get a Takara pack, and also I'm kind of over the Combiner Wars thing, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Imagine if Rockstar Games made a Transformers game. I guess. That is very true, and there was a maybe fake picture. Let's see. Yeah, we have that decoder thing for Siege anyways. Hey, Brian, I messaged you on Hangouts. I don't even know how you can do that. Got high hopes for the upcoming War for Cybertron show coming to Netflix? No, not really. I want to see it, but I don't have high hopes for it. Can you watch Transformers Animated Season 4 fan YouTube channel? Tell everyone. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey Brian, how you doing? Hello, Jason Star Prime. Fixed. Your name is now spelled correctly in both places, and you have a news credit. Okay, thank you. I didn't want to disturb anyone because it wasn't really a major problem. I already had two news credit before this past couple of days because I saw Kevin posted a review for the Dropkick and I reported on that. not report as in like I reported it to YouTube. That's a different thing. No, I mentioned it to Cbtron and they posted it as a news credit. And I found out about the ratchet that was found in Hong Kong. So. Hello, V. Why is lockdown so edgy? Because anyone seen my lockdown review? That's what I'm wondering. I really like your vids. Thank you. Lockdown is Shadow the Hedgehog's younger brother, the unanswerable. Oh, please, I've been spread the word to everyone I personally know. I need to tell the top Transformers YouTubers. Okay, but I don't know what you're talking about. All you said was Transformers Animated Season 4. Is that a fan thing or what? I don't get what you're talking about. What do you think of the Power of the Prime's Optimus figure? It's cool. I got the Nemesis one. I also pre-ordered Thundercracker. Oh, I want that. Also, my nephew pre-ordered Star Convoy. Ooh. It's no pressure, Brian. Is anyone else having trouble getting Siege Soundwave because my Walmart doesn't stock? I went to Walmart. They didn't have the Soundwave, but they had the Starscream. But I did find the G1 Soundwave there. I didn't pick it up. Season 4 was never made. Yeah, that's what I'm confused by. How many times was Prime dead? I make Transformer figures. Cool. Hey Brian, I saw your intro of the Skids and Mudflap show, and I got to say I'm so excited for the show. Yeah, I'm hoping to bring that out this year if I can write all the episodes and get all the voices. But the main thing, actually one of the main things was the writer block, trying to figure out what to do with them, and also the set, because I just wasn't happy with it, but I think we have an idea. That was excellent. I have not watched the lockdown video yet, but I will soon. Been busy. It was pretty dank review. Thank you. I saw the lockdown video. I've seen the review of lockdowns. And I was laughing my ass off when you kicked him. I wasn't sure how well that would go. Hello, TFN Geek. Imagine Keanu Reeves played Lockdown. Oh yeah, that was another thing I was going to do a video on, was all you guys saying actors who could voice Transformers. It's fine. You can always at me on Discord. I also try to link your name to your YouTube channel when I write the article with your name in. Oh, thank you. Ooh, Archives donated $2. Let me just catch up to all these comments. Am I the only one here that only gets the live-action Transformers? I guess. Please check it out. Okay, again, confusing everyone on the Season 4 thing. Oh, it's fan-made. Okay. Did like Siege Ultra Magnus. I want to get that thing. All out. There are Siege Soundwaves almost everywhere in Australia. Oh, cool. I know Hangouts live streams are shutting down, but I really hope it doesn't. Yeah. Hangouts is still a thing. It's just Hangouts on there. Archives on Cybertron. BTW, thanks for helping me with Starscream. Oh, yeah, I remember that. No problem. And thank you for the donation of $2. That is awesome. So thank you, Archives of Cybertron. I really won't want guys try to spell correctly. You know, check your spelling, please. I rally won't. That's Ratchet, because I did Siege Ironhide. Yeah, I want to find that thing. I've not found Siege Ironhide yet. Lockdown, Bigfoot Hunter. Hello, Predacon Mossmanator. The other day. Oh yeah. Diamond Bolt wants to know your location. I want Liam Neeson to play Lockdown at TF. Am I doing it right? Huh? Oh. Same here. Love your Canadian review vids. Thank you. I made Lego Galvatron, Cyclonus, and Scourge. Oh, cool. What do you think of the Unicron prototype? I already talked about that. It looks cool, but I'm over the Combiner Wars thing. Do you have Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime? No, I do not. I want to get that. I want to find it. Nobody could replace our OG Prime like Peter Cullen. Agreed. I cannot remember the life of me who voiced the Unicron in Trilogy Prime. Unicron Trilogy? Oh, yeah, I can't remember his name. Gary Chalk. Thoughts on 3 Power Dasher figures revealed? I called it on the Brunt remold because that was rumored. I knew it was going to be that drill head guy. They look all right. I'm not sure if I want to get them. Apparently, they're going to be select figures. Hello, could do video chat on Discord for future streams? Yeah, but the problem is I don't know how to stream from the other 2 ways, so I need to figure that out. Cyberverse or RID 2015? I don't know. Cyberverse has some very cringy moments, but RID I was not happy with. Apparently, there's going to be a second Bumblebee movie in the early 2020s. Early 2020s? That's pretty early for a film to come out. I don't think that's going to happen. I want to ask again, what is one of your favorite figures in your collection? I don't know. I can tell you what's one of my best, and that's Universe Classics Onslaught. But my favorite, I don't know. I need to beef up my cons now. Any combiners you recommend? Megatronia. Ironhide's on Amazon, I think. Yeah, but it's like, I think the last time I checked, it was on for $50. Or big Decepticon boys in general. 6-shot Overlord. I don't know. Megatron. Starscream Blackout. Abominus. Flywheels. The 3 reflectors. There's a lot to pick through. I forgot I was going to bring out Abominus because I want to. Anyways, okay. Can everyone stop with the chat just so that I can catch up with all the comments? Good, LOL. Sup, Brian? My name is spelled with an I, but hello. Could I call Fembot Primes Primettes? Brian, what do you think of the Universe Studios leader class Megatron? Oh yeah, that thing. Looks pretty cool, and that silverish color looks closer to what they have in the show. However, I like the Hasbro release a little bit more with the rusted appeal. I think that looks pretty good, especially considering the conditions that he's been under. So I think that's cool. Danny DeVito would be the best as Ironhide. I don't know much about the Dashers. Hey, Brian. Hello, David. I have a playlist with all your videos. I saw that. I saw that there was a playlist. I need to watch all the way from the Autism Awareness Month since I was off of YouTube for some time. I did catch that you commented on a couple of the videos, so I do appreciate that. Have you seen the anime called... No, I haven't. RID sucks. Cyberverse is the MVP. Maybe you could ask your friendly neighborhood Revolticon to help you out. Are you going to get the new Nightbird? Okay, that Nightbird looks so much better than the Chromia. I thought it was a custom when I first saw it, but then I remembered, oh, wait, there's a rumor of Nightbird. Yeah, this is probably the legit thing. And yeah, it was. Someone had mentioned that these fembots with all the retools and remolds are kind of, I don't want to say problematic, but it's kind of an issue that the females only get sidelined to be just repaints. First of all, yeah, I could see that for the recent ones, But I mean, we did have Strong Arm and Megatronia and Victorion recently, so with that. Second, we also had Slash recently. So there's also that. And third, I think when it comes down to is I'm not sure how far along they were planning on a lot of these female Transformers. Because to me, I'm not sure if the Orthia combiner idea was something that they planned right away. And so with Lancer and Greenlight, those might have been last minute additions to the toy line. And so they added it like I think for Lancer's case, that was definitely a last minute thing. Because it seems like the Selects line is just kind of adding onto the Transformers for what they don't have room for. And another thing is that half of the repaints and remolds from and we also had the Lita 1 recently too. But half of the repaints and remolds, with the Greenlight, the Moon Racer, the Chromia, and whatnot, half of them are exclusives. Except for the Punch Counterpunch, which we don't exactly know is going to get a repaint that's going to be used in the main line, because it definitely would make a good Sure Shot. I think that's what it was. Or Point Blank. With the exception of that figure so far, all the exclusives have been repaints and remolds recently. And that's not a new thing. It's very common for exclusive figures to be repaint/remolds. It's very rare that they get a brand new unique mold to themselves. And if they do, it's because the figure is so big that they could only sell it in Toys R Us or something. So there's definitely more of a reason why there's been a lot of those repaints. It's because I think they're last minute, and half of them are exclusives anyways. And exclusives are generally repaints. So, I'm just saying. Brian, you okay, bro? Yes, I am. Hello, Optimus Prime. 2022 is the best release date for Bumblebee 2, I guess. Have you... people are still typing. I asked to stop. I know they wasn't in the movies, but they could retool SS Megatron into Motormaster. They could. I said that Dropkick could make a good Jazz or not Bumblebee. Although that'd be decent. Prowl. I remember getting Hunger. His hip ratchets just die when you lift up the legs. Yeah, I know how that is. I'm more towards Canada. I'm still in the US though. Any characters you want to see in SS? Yeah, Jolt is one of them. Dino and Q. All right, see ya, Axon. This Cyberverse is okay, man. I never owned Combiner Abominus. Thank you for pointing out that I spelt it wrong. Guys, shut up. He's trying to catch up. That's what I said, and then no one did. Love the guns on Ripper Snapper. Anyway, Bumblebee is freaking awesome. Okay, I'm just going to brush through these, I guess. Yeah, Slipstream would be cool. SS Shockwave. Yeah, that'd be nice. Wreckers, Wheeljack. I like how I ask people to stop typing and then they have a conversation by themselves. I'm excited to get Runamuck and Runabout. Yeah, I'm hoping that one of them are not exclusives, although I don't think that's going to be the case. But it could be the Top Spin Twin Twist thing. What do you think of the Siege? I already answered that. I already answered about the Seacons. Hey, came by to say hello. Hello, Master Builder Gaming and Reviews. Master Builder 164 Gaming and Reviews. All right. Enjoy Mexico and family. So do you guys just not listen or what? Because I asked probably 2 or 3 times for people to stop typing in the chat so I can catch up. I see people still typing in the chat when I'm trying to catch up. V has even asked people to stop typing because I'm trying to catch up. People are still typing. What's your favorite Transformers figure of 2019? I don't know. 2019 is not over yet, so. Even that telling people to stop typing is still typing. I'm just saying. Do you ship Override and Hotshot? Wait, SS Warpath. I don't remember that. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but okay, telling people not to type is still typing. Get to 300 before the current year ends. Yeah. Okay, now I'm caught up. Thank you. All right, see ya, archives. It's fine. It's just, if it was important like that, yeah, okay. I am Abominus. My name has the word bomb in it. Epic load. Generation select. Zeta Unicron thoughts. I don't really have any thoughts on the Zeta Unicron. I haven't really looked too much on it. People are going to invest in that because, well, it's going to be a cheaper alternative. I want that Siege or War for Cybertron Unicron. Because it's something different. Isn't the Zeta Unicron much like the original Unicron toy? Just got Titans Return Strepticon. Yeah, I'm in contacts with someone on trying to get the Triptychon. I don't have that one. Now you can type, folks. Thanks for being involved in our social experiment. Yeah, it was. I'm broke also for the Armada unit. That it's still not a bad figure. Brian, can you get Triptychon on Amazon for $70 actually? Okay, there's Amazon.com and then there's Amazon.ca. I want to clarify because some people think that, oh, I can just order from .com. There's Amazon.ca. And we have Amazon Prime on that. So if it's not on Amazon.ca, I probably won't. TSC Hercules is the best Devi figure. I don't know what's the best one. I want that Combine Wars one because, one, it's official, 2, it's big, and 3 just looks nice to me. It's 2 inches taller. Wow. You don't own any of the Titan class yet? That's fine. I'm making a Lego Combiner. Cool. I love chunky robot Godzilla. Yes. I have all 3 versions of UT Unicron. Nice. Ooh. I got my Triptychon 470 at TFCon this year. Cool. Why do people keep asking how do Cybertronians reproduce? I don't know. It's a fictional universe. I really don't care. Do you ship over? Didn't catch the answer. Here's the answer. No. No. You're talking about Cybertron? I love Trypticon. Brian, what do you think of the Cyberverse armor Ratchet? I love that for two reasons. One, because it's a decent Ratchet with articulation and whatnot. You know, that's fine. That's what Cyberverse needed. And two, his armor is a freaking snowmobile. Have you seen the new Child's Play? Nope. I've seen it recently, the 2017 film, and I really enjoyed that. And I am not someone who's into horror, but it's not really great as a horror, but I think great as an idea and as a film. I'm going to say this as a huge Cybertron fan. Most of the characters from Cybertron have less personality than a Plank. Yeah, but then there's Energon. Amazon Prime is the Prime who was found on Earth and wanted delivery boxes. He is the Prime of delivering boxes. People like that robo sex fiction, I guess, that they want to fuck a robot. What? There's nothing to ship. Amazon Prime. Prime of shipping. Strange question, but if Transformers was to do a crossover with another brand similar to Ghostbusters, what brand would you like to see a crossover? Bionicle? No. Halo. But I know that's not going to happen because their toys are usually done by Mattel nowadays, even though I think Mega Constructs is now moving to a different company other than Mattel. I really want to know what... I just answered that. Stop asking. I already answered. I like Ratchet because I'm a Ratchet fan. He has good articulation, and what you said about his armor is a snowmobile. I can't believe that. But if Cybertronians did reproduce... Again, I don't know how they do it. They're fictional characters. I don't know what to tell you. No, we do not bring Energon here. Well, I've got Energon, Snowcat, and Scorponok beside me, so... Hey, outdated meme. I recently got a message, by the way, speaking of outdated memes and annoying memes. I got a message from someone saying Dorito Starscream, and I just did not laugh at all, but I guess that guy was laughing his ass off. And then he also invited me to join the Discord, and I just have not responded to anything. Did you went on the Transformers ride? No, I did not, but I do have the evac. Thanks to a friend. I would love to see a Borderlands crossover. Thank Ramjet. Oh, I want a new Siege Ramjet. Thank you, Jason. You know what's funny, Jason? You say that, and then someone right after mentions they're reproduced and all that. How do you feel that the guy who drew the design of the overly sexy Flame Toys Windblade is a hentai artist? You know what? That explains so much. That explains so much. But I think it looks interesting, you know, and it's the same thing with that RC that was kind of overly sexualized. You know, it's like, yeah, it is, but there is something kind of cool about its design. Like, it just feels like an actual robot being created into a being, if that makes sense. Even though it's definitely definitely, I guess, unrealistic body types or whatever, but I don't know. It's just I don't look at them like, ooh, boobs and stuff. I look at them as like, there's something interesting about that design, and I like it. I think I think it's also a little more complex than your basic blocky transformer, and I kind of enjoyed that aspect of it. So I didn't see that as like, oh, that's filthy. Oh, that's what the hell is that? I looked at it and was like, actually, that's an interesting design. It's kind of the same reason why a lot of my custom transformers I've been doing are female transformers, is because there's something I kind of like about that design. I know that I say that and that makes it sound very weird. I don't like go overly sexualized or anything like that, but I don't know. There's just something about how you can construct it that I because I'm actually building the toy itself, the cardboard customs. I'm actually building those, so I guess it's more of a challenge. Does that make sense? When you design a transformer like that, it's not like should I stop talking because I'm making this weird? I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I enjoyed. Her head just fell off. I don't know where that went. Yeah, this was an early one. I enjoyed building her over I did pipes. Of course, pipes came first, and then I started to learn a little bit more on how to design a transformer out of cardboard, like how to work the joints and whatnot, how to make smaller joints, but still. Actually, one sec. Okay. I'm probably not going to be able to catch up to what everyone's saying anyway, so at some point you're probably going to have to repeat a question if I don't answer it, but right now I can't answer anything. So I'm going to quickly construct this a little bit because I can. So there's that. That just looks like a plug for something. Here is the waist, and you can see it's got an extensive rod right through that. That's going to go right into here, but oh no, yeah, that way. And then we take, let me transform this quickly. There we go. We take this a little bit, and the reason why it's got this is because that's what the arms are going to attach to. And slide that into there, and there'll be a connection point and something to hold that in. But there's that. And then let's see, so that would rotate. These would be little turrets, and they fold in like that. And then her head folds up like that, down like so, and then it rotates around. And then this is going to be a custom coming soon. I tried showing this on Michael's stream before, and everyone was like, oh, I'm going to guess her name. And I tried to say, she doesn't have a name right now, but no one would let me. She doesn't have a name because she is a new character that I'm trying to design. I don't know exactly what I'm going to call her right now, but the joints have been a lot better this time around than they've ever been before on a custom figure, so far at least. But anyways, yeah. And the cool part about her right now is that I gave her the waist articulation from up here, but then also from down here. And that was supposed to be part of the transformation, but I realized that I didn't have to do it. But I challenged myself to do it anyways. So now she's got 3 sections where she can move. So if I want her waist to be completely like that, even though that would destroy her body, I could do that. But yeah. And actually the most challenging part about this was the goggles that flip down. So. Let's see. That pretty much sums it up. I built Transformers 2. Anyone here had shawarma? Don't know what that has to do with anything. Shatter Cells. Damn. How's it going? Hello, Campbell. Empress, damn it. You made it sexual. Tried to make Transformers video the other day, but couldn't. I just parodied Linkin Park, Somewhere I Belong. Oh. Brian, you are very good. Customizer. My favorite custom is the Slipstream. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. I'm not going to name her. I'm not going to do that. All right. See you, Tia Fan Geek. She actually looks really great. Your cardboard guys are getting better and better, especially that articulation and those goggles. Still, my personal favorite is Rack and Ruined, the ones you made. Yeah, I actually really like that one too. Because Rack and Ruin is the most solid one I've got now. My countdown's in the other room because I was working on a vehicle to go with that whole thing, to kind of counter with it, the Decepticon version of it. But I'm kind of stuck on that, so I went back on this. But if I can pull up my video stream. So there's the Slipstream, and that's based on the Galvatron's Revenge show, because most of my customs are based on Transformers Prime anyway, so I kind of based that one off it. I wish she was a little smaller, not because, oh, females should be smaller, but because when I make the Scourge and Cyclonus, they might be out of scale, but scale's not really an issue with Transformers now. But that's the one you're talking about, Wreck and Ruin. Yeah, it's my most solid one yet. Some of the joints are still a little off, but definitely better. Slipstream is about the same height as Effie Bulkhead. And it was important to me that Rack and Ruin be smaller than a deluxe, and I get it. So if anyone has a name for this tank girl who has goggles and probably likes her job of shooting Decepticons, it's going to be a Cybertronian tank because those are usually easier to do. Comment, because I have no idea. I'm not going to call her Tank Girl. Actually, that's been what I've been calling her, Tank Girl. Maybe not Nova Blast, but I like the name Nova. I actually really like the name Nova. Nova. Crack shot. Yeet. We'll call her Yeet. Goggles chick who shoots stuff. That's her name. Nova Shot. 2 people said Nova Shot. 3 people said Nova Shot. Nova Yeet. Yes, Nova Yeet. That's going to be your name. Nova Yeet. Nope. War Shot. Nova Tread. To be honest with you, I think the simple name Nova would be fine too. Deadshot. No. What faction is she? Autobot so far. I don't give them the symbols. Just because, I mean, you know what? I just realized I could print out symbols now and just glue them on. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I should give her a little Autobot symbol. How about Nova Bomb, Nova Shot, Nova Blast? How about Autobot Nova? Nirvana. I don't know. Either Nova Blast, Nova Shot, or just Nova. But I really like the Nova part in that. How can you not say she's cute when she has a pair of goggles on? You know a girl is cute when she wears a wacky pair of goggles. And these were really difficult to do, but if you can see that, I don't know if you can because my camera is really fuzzy. It's also not focusing too much on her. I feel like it can focus on her, but it's not doing it because maybe if I go like this, then there. Nope, not really doing it. So I'll go get my battery and I'll just take a picture and share it on Twitter. I'll be right back. All right. Nova Spy? Nova Cannon? Nova Tank? Would Nova Tank work? All right, let's see. There we go. Let there be light. There we go. She's got fur all over. But no. That was you. Let's see. Where's my camera? There's my camera. You see this be the thumbnail of a Chills video? Number 12. A YouTuber was doing a live stream when the strange light appeared. Some say that he's a freaking nerd, and that's not even my voice. Others say screw you. Come on. I need to get this light. I need to get my cocoa. There once was a man from Kentucky. He had a good fucky. There's one image. That is the zoom out. I want the zoom in, obviously. And let's fold down the goggles. She looks like Scattershot. She looks like Scattershot. All right. So let's go ahead and make a Twitter post. Maybe an Instagram post later, but whatever. Actually, I'll do both. Man, don't you like live streams where all we're doing is posting on Twitter? Abominus was about to fall over, but he realized that he would have been a stupid bitch. Actually, turn that on and unplug it from there. There we go. Okay. Going to the twitter.com. Who posted my nudes on twitter.com? Ooh, the Toy Hacks Ricochet kit looks really good. They even got the flames in there and everything. Ooh, wait. Did they give him a Battlemaster, or did you just repaint one? Oh, okay. I got super excited because I thought they gave him a Battlemaster too. Because the original one, I think the Platinum Edition at least, or Premium Edition one had one. All right, let's go ahead and post on twitter.com. All right, there's one photo. There's another photo. What did you guys do on a Friday? Is it Friday? What did you guys do on a Saturday? Oh, we watched a live stream of some guy posting on Twitter. It was amazing. You should have been there. Been working on this little Cybertronian tank lady, but I haven't figured out a name for her yet. She enjoys her job of taking out the destroy Decepticons whenever she can. Help give her a name. So far, I like Nova as part of her name. Copy, and there we go. And we are going to do the same damn thing on Instagram. All right, going to refresh. I figured out how to do how to post on Instagram using PC, so that's good. And find the image. There's the image. I haven't figured out how to post multiple images though. Oh. There we go. Yay, I did it. I posted on the Instagram. Let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry, someone made a message. Oh, that was the thing I was going to look for. Someone messaged me on Hangouts, and I was like, how do you do that? Yeah, I'm not finding anything. Anyways. Oh, I did it. Okay, need to retweet that. Novatron, I wouldn't color Novatron. Oh, wait. Sorry, one sec. I saw someone post something really interesting. Oh, wait. What the hell? Okay, well, I need to check that out, and you guys are going to check that out too. Oh well. Someone said if there wasn't a cure for, or if there was a cure for autism, I wouldn't take it. That's what I've been saying for years. Hey Brian, I was just watching your live stream. How are you doing? Also, how are they going to do Scorpiock for the War for Cybertron toy line? Also, I want to see the meter chest, meter for the chest come back for Eight Face and Snapdragon. I don't know. How about Nova Boom? Nova Boom would be cool, actually. All right. So the thing that I found, someone had posted, and I'm sorry that I can't credit you, but I didn't go back to the post. If I can get Cutthroat out, was they point out that the combination thing can go into the hand-foot thing, because you got that empty space in there once you take off that little weapon piece. Holy shit! Fits right in there. So, I'm going to show that. Okay. So, you see this? You see the hand piece and how there's the empty gap because you got this thing. If you take the plug, you can actually combine that into there. And I had no idea. It'd be cool if there was another combining port on the top here so that you could use the hand as a foot. That would be awesome. Let's see. So we're gonna take that there. Just trying to combine everything back together again. I like Abominus, but some of the joints are a little too weak, like Hunger's hips and Cutthroat's stupid swoop legs. I mean, yeah, they're not the swoop legs, but for some reason they have the same damn problem. There we go. But he just looks good. All right. Okay. We'll go back to the comments. You do not know that. Hi. You do not know that. What? What are you talking about? You have to give context in the chat what you're talking about because I have no idea what you're saying. Hope Nova Boom can work with your custom. I also just like the name Nova, but you know, I don't know if that's used for anything. So, top 3 characters you hope get War for Cybertron, Incarnation for me, Tarn, Bulkhead, and that one that I can't say the name because Alex Jones. Alec Baldwin. I'm trying to think of characters that would need one. I really want to see, I think it was Wide Load? Or was he one of the throttle bots? What was the brown dump truck with the Target Masters? I want to see that. What else? I want to see Crankcase. And I feel like they could do it with the Hound figure. It wouldn't be exactly accurate, but I feel like they could if they want to. I want to see a Red Alert from the Cybertron design, not the Earth-based design. And what I mean by that is the Cybertron Galaxy Defense Force Red Alert. And the reason why I say that, not Scattershot, even though Scattershot is definitely up there, is because if we get Red Alert, we could totally see a double dealer. And I'm not sure. I'm watching this and I'm 10 years old. This is not for young kids. I'm 13, I'm 12. Oh. How many primes do you have? I don't know. I'm not going to count. Wide load. Max the throttle button? Then what was the brown truck thing that I'm thinking of? The Target Masters. Because I'm thinking of either the orange truck or the brown dump truck. Landfill. I want to see Landfill. That's the one I was thinking of. You know what's interesting? We already have Quake, though. And Quake had Target Masters. Hopefully we get a Needle Nose, but Quake and Spinster we already got. All we need is Needle Nose, and we have the complete trio of Decepticon Target Masters from 1988. Do we have all of them from 1987? Let's see. Cyclonus, yes. Misfire, yes. Scourge, yes. Slug Slinger, yes. And Trigger Happy, yes, even though I don't have Slug Slinger. The oddball Japanese ones are Stepper and Artfire. We don't have Artfire. Oh, we already have Scoop too. So, yeah, just seems like we need Quick Mix, Landfill, Needle Nose, Artfire, Point Blank, and Sure Shot. So, at least for the 1987 and 88 ones. So we're close. You know, I need to review Scoop at some point. Especially since we're already having Target Masters. I could be like, well, here's the original Target Master. I'm going to be hanging up for the night soon. Hello, Shockwave. Hello, Skytread. I like these two. Although Skytread does get shafted quite a bit in Siege, mostly because he was in the waves with a bunch of the main Decepticons, so, and some of the more gimmicky toys like the Battlemasters and Micromasters, so he just kind of gets set off to the side, but still pretty cool. Sleepy TF is sleepy. Brian, what are you hoping for? The Netflix TV show? Something good. In my opinion, this is one of my favorite streams ever. Really? Hope we can get a Siege Scourge. Yeah, I don't think we need it, but it's something. We definitely don't need a Siege Cyclonus right now, because the Cyclonus that they're using in the comics is the Combined Wars one. You know, I said that Roadbuster is like the earliest Siege figure, technically, because he's got all the weapon ports and weapon system and whatnot. But I totally lost track of what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I was going to say something. Damn it. Do I have to watch my stream to figure that out? I was about to say the earliest Siege figure could have been something else. Oh. Does this mean that Cyclonus is actually the earliest Siege figure? I know who I want to take me home. I don't know what I got. I don't know why I got that stuck in my head. Nova Buster. Nova Bust. Although someone's going to think I'm talking about her bust. Brian, when you did the Sonic parody, why did you use Prime Shockwave instead of Masterpiece Shockwave? Because I wanted to use something different. That was the whole point of it. Someone was like, oh, this Shockwave figure is not even in continuity with Blur. Blur is a Titans Returns figure. Why would you use this? Because they're toys. It's not really the main, thing about the video. It wasn't like that video was supposed to be in continuity with something specific. It was just a goofy video that I did. How do you dust your toys? I don't know. I guess I just walk around them so much that they clean themselves off. I don't know. Yeah. Nova Buster about to bust a nut. Yeah, I think I did. Was the one with Megatron and Starscream G1? Again, please show some context because I don't know what you're talking about. Are you getting Shockwave? I don't need it. Someone said you need to get it, or you have to get it because it's a Shockwave figure and it's gray and it looks great. Here's the problem with that. I have this. I don't really, except for the fact that I love Shockwave, and what, it'd be kind of cool to get a gray one just to have with them. And even if I don't want to call him Shockwave, I could probably call him Six Shot, if anyone gets the reference. I think it was the Six Shot, even though I don't think that name makes sense, though. Anyways, if anyone gets the reference, there you go. This stream has been a blast. Thank you. Tell that to the... I'm not going to get at that. I haven't watched Toy Story 4. Hey, Brian, did you play Star Wars Battlefront 2? I have not. I'm back. Leader class backpack. Yeah, but I'm fine with it. Have you played Borderlands game? I don't play video games. I'm gonna say that right off the bat, so everyone can stop asking me, "Hey, you play Mario?" I love the comments where I say, "Okay, don't ask about this, please," or "Don't say this," or whatever, and then someone as a joke will say that, but it's just not funny because all they're doing is just saying the thing that I didn't want them to say. Because the reason why it's unfunny is because one, it's not really an original joke, and two, I asked not to say it, and it just feels like someone's ignoring me. So, yeah, you think that's funny? Not really. I'm not saying anyone here did that. I'm just saying that that's happened. Do you like Godzilla? What exactly do you mean by that? You mean the movie? The recent movie, yes. 2014 Godzilla, not so much. Six Shot was Shock Blast Brother. Okay, yeah. Brian, why did you not review Siege Shockwave yet and the other Siege toys? First of all, I just haven't gotten to it. Second, I have a schedule going on up to episode 300 right now. So I'm kind of backed up into doing those reviews right now. So the Shockwave review might not happen until October, November. Who knows? Because I also have to do my anniversary review and my Halloween special. God, what was the other reason? In addition to that, you say I haven't reviewed the Siege figure? Or why haven't I reviewed any other Siege figure? Hound, Soundwave, Starscream. Those are 3 Siege figures I've reviewed. And you can go look at them. No, it's fine. It's just I'm pointing it out. I didn't stop making Misfortune. Did you see an announcement of me saying that I've stopped Misfortune? No. I even, at the beginning of this, I even said that I'll be working on Misfortune after I'm done with Skids and Mudflap Show, because I want to focus on that for a while. Nitro sauce. Nitro sauce. Since we got Shire, how about we call this one like the opposite or the counter one? Like, I don't know, Disintegration. Disintegrate. Nova Disintegrate. How about that? No, that's a shitty name. Dismantle. We'll call her Dismantle. No, I'm still gonna call her Tank Lady for now. Well, you didn't get out of the way, Hot Rod. What time is it in Canada? Well, it depends on what part of Canada you're talking about. Brian, what's your favorite Siege toy? What did you stop making? I just answered that. Please listen. My favorite Siege figure. I haven't messed with the Optimus too much, and I need to kind of mess around with that a little bit more, but that Optimus has been one of my favorites. I love that Sideswipe. Hound is great. Shockwave is pretty cool. Starscream is one of my favorites too. They could repaint it whatever they want, and I'm okay with it. I think Soundwave is nice in robot mode, but not so much the other modes. Lamppost is fine, but Megatron's pretty cool. Flywheels is alright. Cog is okay. The Battlemasters and Micromasters, they're all cool. I like Greenlight. So yeah, there's a... I should do a collection video of all the Siege figures. but because two different people are sending me Lancer and what was the other one? Red Wing. I think I might hold on for that. What do you guys think? Do you want to see a Siege collection video now, or do you want to wait until I hear more about the Lancer and the Red Wing? But I have fixed the head problem. Oh, Crackdown. Hey, Brian, if you want to do the Siege collection at the end of the year, if you want. Well, I'm going to try and make a whole collection video by the end of the year at least. Because that's what I normally do. I kind of skipped it this year because I was moving from place to place. But I kind of want to, but, to show where everything is. I just never got around to doing it. And also because I did one early that year because I was showing the before. That's right, I was showing before. So I'm definitely doing a collection video overall soon, so I didn't want to do a Siege video at the same time. And as far as Siege is concerned, not found the Deluxe Wave 2 figures. Brian, do more Masterpiece reviews. I don't have a lot of Masterpiece figures, so the problem with doing Masterpiece figures is I don't have a lot of them. So I consider, like, should I do a special for them or anything like that? Wait till you get them. Okay. Wait till Red Wing and Lancer. I would love to get a lot more Siege figures, though, because there's the Cybertron Optimus Prime that I really want to get. And anything from Wave 2 Deluxes I want to get, but haven't found anything. And I haven't even found any of the Battlemasters yet for Wave 2 or 3. I'm hoping my Walmart stocks up on them soon because they just got rid of the last little bit of Battlemasters that they had. So they could easily sell those soon. And what sucks as well is they just stocked up on the Deluxes for Siege, and it's all Wave 1. And for Studio Series, they stocked up again, but they stocked up on the previous wave. So we had just got the first wave of the year. I never got around to getting any of the toys because I had the toy fair going on and whatnot, but I wanted to. So we had just gotten those, and they were sold out when I could actually get them. So I just waited for a little bit, and then I go back there, and they just had 2 drop kicks. So they went back a wave. I don't know why. It's always Deluxes that they just screw up. We have the Micromasters of Wave 2. And I just got the last one. My Walmart has nothing but Chromias. Yeah, that seems to be the only one I can get. Hey, Brian, are you going to keep doing live streams until Hangout live stream ends? Just wondering. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean until August 1st when they close down? I'm not sure. I'll probably do another one soon. Why haven't you reviewed any Siege figures yet, like at all? Isaiah, is that your name? Try listening, because you asked 2 questions twice now, unless you already asked that. Wait, was it just the one? Oh, okay, it might have been just the one. Okay, maybe I should listen. I'm dumb. I really need to find that Chromia too. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'll probably do another live stream before August 1st, but other than that, I'm not sure. Because I want to get at Google Hangouts as much as I can before they switch over. I'm probably going to soon do a test and see if I can get anything else to work with it. Because there's like 2 other ways you can get to live streaming, but I just have not been able to figure that out. Because the one way you can do it, I try, but nothing comes up. So, happy birthday, Daddy Pandy. I'm actually rather good with my stores and new toys coming in. Weirdest thing recently was probably just the SS Wave with Sideswipe and Barricade completely slipped over. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Happy birthday, Cam. Was that the guy you wanted me to talk about? Hey, Brian, I want to thank you so much for liking my scrap metal pic on Instagram. Oh, you were the one that posted that. I didn't clue in. Yeah, I still need to find that thing, but yeah, no problem. TFF SM Productions is here. What age am I? 24. When you get to 24, you start forgetting what your age is. It's like somewhere in the 20s. All right, I've been here, but I gotta sleep. All right, see you. Oh, there you are. You just popped up. Oh, excuse me. All right. It is midnight. And someone's going to think it's actually 3 a.m. and because of time zones, and they're going to say, go to bed. All right, see you, Jason. I'll be heading out soon, too, because it's freaking warm in this room. Hopefully I get a lot of suggestions for the name of this one. If you guys weren't here for that, I've got this one, this little lady, who's going to be a tank girl, tank transformer girl. And I'm trying to figure out a name for her. So far, I want Nova in the name. So she transforms into a Cybertronian tank. She has a lot of articulation so far. She's got little goggles that can flip down. So. Yes. What is your next stop motion picture? We need to find out. We've got to cook. We've got to cook beans. Oh, I love your artwork of Shockwave. Oh, speaking of artwork, I'm going to be asking someone, hopefully soon, if they can draw out a little picture of Skids and Mudflap from Dark the Moon that I could probably use for the thumbnails of the Skids and Mudflap show. But we'll have to wait and see. Sorry, I missed a little of the beginning. How did you make that little tank girl? Cardboard. It's all cardboard. Everything you see here is either paper, glue, or cardboard. Actually, everything that you mostly see is paint because that's what's over the cardboard. But under the paint is cardboard. She's got a little bit of articulation. I will connect this to where it will actually just stay in place, but I've got it to where she can still rotate and do her thing without it. And then it's cool because I've got this little section that I can turn in the middle, and then her waist can turn on a different joint. So this entire thing just moves. And originally it was going to be part of the transformation, because I was going to have something to where her back had this thing to where it could cover this bit up, and then you can rotate the waist like so. But then I realized that in order for me to do this, I have to keep it like all together, so there's no point in doing that. But I still challenged myself, and I gave her that waist articulation, this articulation too. I'm not sure if any of that showed up on screen because I did not have the Hangout thing open. Okay, so yeah, waist and then hips will move separately. So again, if you have a name that has Nova in it, she's got a little goggles, she's a little tank girl, Cybertronian figure, and yeah. And she's got sticks for arms apparently. Brian, do the last night's Steelbane review. I'm backed up on reviews right now. I know what I'm going to be reviewing for the next little while, so I don't need suggestions right now. Brian, I'd be honored to draw Skids and Mudflap for you. I mean, if you want, if you're able to do, it's the Dark of the Moon Skids and Mudflap. I'll bring them out. But I need it like to be a file is the thing. And a certain dimension, so like this, it will be at the corner of, like on this side of the thumbnails, and I'll still have the logo at the bottom. So Skids and Mudflap are probably going to be seen at about that point, but still I need them all the way down, if that makes sense. Something like, okay, so here's the Mudflap and here's the Skids. Something like that. Maybe they're in a better pose than that, but I don't know. Something like, actually, I kind of like them like that, you know? Just, you know, anything, really. And if you can do it as a file or something, then message me, or I can even try and crop it out of something. You know, I just need a good colored image of those Skids and Mudflap. Man, Mudflap is I'm doing a show based on Mudflap and Skids, but Mudflap is a shitty toy. It's one of my least favorite toys. I don't know. I like him as a character. I think in robot mode he's okay, but as a toy he just doesn't really function right. But I think he's just adorable enough to where he's passable. I have watched the entirety of the Clone Wars series. Are you proud? Yes, because I tried and I couldn't get through it. Not because it was bad, but because I was too busy and Netflix turned it down. My next stop motion is a G1 movie, Optimus versus Megatron. Oh. Okay, I'm working on a new stop motion series. When you gonna review some new Transformers? You will wait and see what I've got to review. Okay? Hey, Brian, I could make it on paper and then send you on Discord so you can crop it out, or maybe overline it on some art app. I mean, if you can. I just need it colored and in that position where I had skids and mudflap over each other like that. Darn you loading screens. They're going to be on Disney Plus all the seasons. Yeah, I saw that, but Skids and Mudflap are the robot versions of Mario and Luigi. I think I need to get Disney Plus, but again, I recently watched It for the first time, the 2017 film, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, I'm on Chief. I won't let you down. Wow. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to suggest anything, but how do you pick what you review? It's easy. I just go, I review that now, and then I review it. Or like there's a specific reason why I want to review it, like for April, I wanted to do a big deal, so I did 15 reviews of the Combined Wars, Titans Returns, and Power of the Primes things. And the reason why I specifically chose that is because I was well behind on those, because I was focused on the Unicron review, trying to make that as good as I can. So I was really behind on that stuff because it was coming out around the same time. And then with Power of the Primes, I was trying to get through most of the Wave 1 figures. And in doing so, I kind of just didn't want to do them, but I tried focusing on them because they were leading into another review at the time. So those were hard. So while I was working on that stuff, I got really behind on Combined Wars, Titans Returns, and Power of the Primes. So in April, I decided, you know what, let's review a whole bunch of them and just get a lot of them out of the way. And that's what I did. One of the big things I wanted to review for a long time was the Combined Wars Optimus, the four main Autobot brothers from Titans Returns, and Moonracer. And then everything else was kind of added on. Also, the first wave of the Legends Combined Wars figures was a big deal. Blur was okay. Also, I wanted to move on to Wave 2 with the Power of the Primes Prime Masters. And I think around the same time I got Wave 3, so I could review those soon. And then Wreck-Gar was an addition because someone sent it to me. I thought, you know what, let's do this. Let's add that on. And then Inferno was just there as like, because with Power of the Primes, I went from small to big. And so I closed it up on Inferno. You live with your parents? Ha 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 ha. Isaiah, I don't know why you're acting like a dick. I can't wait to see your new review on the Siege. Yeah. After I'm done with episode 300, I definitely want to work on a lot of Siege stuff and Studio Series as well. But we're gonna have to wait and see how that goes. Let's see, what Studio Series figures do I want to review? I want to review the Ratchet, Lockdown, Jazz, Stinger, Dropkick, KSI Sentry. I already did Bone Crusher. Grimlock and Blackout would be a challenge. Because Grimlock, I don't enjoy transforming him. But Blackout, I actually do enjoy transforming him. He's just a pain in the ass because he's a lot to work with. But I enjoy it, though. There's the first Optimus, the Thundercracker, Brawl, So far, all I've done is Starscream, the first version, Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, um, the Volkswagen Bumblebee, and Bone Crusher, and I think that's everything. So that's about 4 figures I've done. Oh, and Ironhide. That's 5 figures I've done so far. And then I've also got Cyberverse stuff that I can do. I got the Megatron, Shockwave, Scout Class Starscream, and Acid Storm, and the Windblade. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I think after 300, I'm going to do like a small review. But then after that, probably going to do something Cyberverse, or either Cyberverse or I'm going to do Greenlight. We'll have to wait and see. Brian, canvas or landscape for the drawing. Whatever works best for you. And guys, there's nothing wrong living with your parents, no matter how old you are in this day. Yeah. At some point, you gotta rely on yourself, though. I guess. I've looked on Siege figures. It seems to now just be full of repaints that aren't that good. A lot of them are exclusive, though, and I gotta bring this up, and I brought this up recently. Repaints are not a new thing. They've just been brought over to the mainline more. Repaints have been a thing since early Transformers, and even after that. I mean, look at Transformers Universe. I think that whole line was all repaints. If you look at Universe Classics 2.0, only one Voyager from the entire wave was a new mold, from what I recall. Everything else was a repaint. For some reason, I don't know why. But repaints are not a new thing. They've been around for the longest time. You know, Revenge of the Fallen, I think a lot of people forget that. I think almost every figure in that line had a repaint. The Blaze Master Dead End, well, the Dead End was the Sideways. Let's see. Deluxe Ratchet, Jolt, Rampage. I'm just looking at my collection of figures and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what got repainted. And I'm not saying like Takara versions, because Takara versions were bound to happen. Whenever I point out that, oh, this figure never got repainted, someone's like, well, there's a Takara version you're missing. Obviously, it got repainted. Well, the Takara one's is bound to happen anyways. And yeah, they're bound to have better paint jobs, but that's the Takara version. That's not what I call a repaint because it's being released at the same point. So, sorry, something was distracting me on the bottom of this. The Soundwave, my Ramjet is a repaint. So, the Knockout has a bunch of repaints. The Dune Runner, Breakdown. I'm also trying to skip on figures that are already repaints of other figures. The Springer, Brawn, hard to see in the back. Mind Wipe, Sky Stalker, Breacher, Hailstorm. I don't think the Battle Ops Bumblebee got a repaint though. Could be wrong. Long Haul, Scavenger, Skids and Mudflap. Even the Human Alliance Bumblebee had a repaint. You know? So it's not a new thing. In fact, it's kind of a safe thing because the last time we had to get all new molds for most of the line was Dark of the Moon because they had to incorporate the gimmick, the MechTech gimmick. And that kind of failed because a lot of them just weren't that great. So, Brian, can I at you on Discord? Yeah, because it's important. So, yeah, I guess he can. I'm all right with that. Beast Wars had a lot of repaints. Yep. So he does have a jewel. Yeah, but it's missing one of the wing bits. I also have the Dark of the Moon version. A lot of them, why I want the paint. Oh, the paint. Honestly, I can't wait for more of the repaints. Yeah, because you know what? It means more characters you get. So, is Shockwave sensitive? I don't know. Universe ran during Energon was just to maximize profit with less effort by not making new molds. This was also a way to get Takara Tomy exclusive toys to be sold outside of Japan. True. And then also, a lot of them weren't that bad, honestly. I actually liked a lot of the universe stuff. All right, see you, Ethan. The mech tech will always be remembered. But what I didn't like about mech tech is I think they were just pushing for new molds when they just established that they already had a decent line. Because when you take a look at the first movie, you know, the first Optimus, that kind of was not that great compared to the Revenge of the Fallen one. But when you take a look at some of the other figures, like Ironhide eased into a new mold with Hunt for the Decepticons. Eventually, he got that deluxe class toy. But even at the start of Revenge of the Fallen, he had a repaint of his own toy. Ratchet did too. I think Bumblebee was kind of a mishmash of his original, but definitely, I think, a new mold? I can't remember exactly. But, I mean, Megatron had to be a new mold. Starscream got a new mold, I know that. But yeah, a lot of them still eased off into that, and it was just, you know, they definitely had new molds, but they didn't really force them to make new molds right away. Eventually, we did get a deluxe class Ratchet, which was a brand new mold. But with Dark of the Moon, it's like, okay, halt, everything has to be new. And of course, not everything, but it was mainly like the stuff that wasn't new was Toys R Us exclusive toys. Like the Scan series or the Walmart toys with the sidearm sideswipe thing that was in blue and yellow. But for the main line itself, most of them had to be new mold. You look at the Human Alliance basic toys; those were all new toys. You take a look at the deluxes; most of them are all new. Some might have had engineering from previous toys, but still, they were new. The Voyagers, new. Leaders were brand new. So, you know, it just kind of put everything to a halt. Oh, and Grindor, I forgot about, was a repaint too from that, so that kind of helped ease it out. So I think with repaints, it just makes things a lot easier to deal with. It's okay to live with your parents, guys. So hey, TF, it's okay. Free will. Yeah, can we kind of drop that now? Thank you. Ooh. Maybe Jason. I mean, I definitely would appreciate it. Hey, Scott, can we not do that? It just makes you sound like you're trying to target people right now, or trying to give them a bad name, or just trying to bring attention to that. I'm not trying to bring attention to that drama, so can you please not even bring them up? Because they come here sometimes too, and I don't want that to start up now. It just kind of seems like you're drawing attention to that past drama. I'm not going to say any more than that. But I heard that you can pre-order it from the GameStop store or EB Games store, the Ratchet. So I don't know if I can do that, but I told my mom if I could send things to my friends, and she said yeah. So when the Siege Ratchet comes out, okay, one for myself and I'll get one for you. You know what? If you do, I definitely really do appreciate it. Topic Gun. Okay, thank you. I would definitely appreciate it if you like. Even just the thought is great too. V, you're probably gonna hate me for saying this, and I don't want to make you mad. You're a friend, okay? But I need to say this. Just don't get upset. Just hear me out. I found in Walmart the other day a G1 Soundwave. Also, I totally skipped over what Bumblebee said, so I. Oh, that. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone was talking about it anyway, so. No, but you do remember, like, you would tell me that the G1 Soundwave was like the #1 toy that you wanted. And I had it in my hand. I actually found the original version of it. So I didn't pick it up, but I think I might soon because it's expensive out here, but it's just and it's funny too because it's about the same price as the later class toys for Siege. And I want to get that Cybertron Galaxy version Optimus Prime. But I saw that Soundwave and I was like, that might be worth it. That reissue set? Yes. I would want new molds of new characters, unless it's already existing characters like those. Yeah. You know what I want? I want to see a Transformers line that could be fit for the Generations line. So it's not like part of a show or anything like that, but just a toy line of new characters, and they're all new. And again, they would fit into Generations just fine. They don't even have to be a whole new toy line, but I just want to see Hasbro branch out to more new characters, and they have done that, especially with IDW. But I just want to see them create a whole new toy and a whole new character that's not based on anything else, you know? Let's expand Transformers. You know? That's why I'm doing this Tank Girl thing, is because I want to expand Transformers. Hey Brian, tell me on Hangouts on how do I send you the Ratchet figure, because I know you live in Canada. So just wondering, where do I send it to you? Tell me on Hangouts. I don't know how to do that on Hangouts, but I will message you about it. I will. I'll try and contact you about it. Actually, ask me if you do have the Ratchet. Like when you get that, just message me then, and I'll tell you the details. The new IDW universe have a fair bit of new guys like Rubble. Yeah, true. And that ball-looking guy. Yeah, but what I'm talking about is just like, I remember when the first movie had all these Walmart exclusive characters like Grindcore and Fracture and all them. And I was kind of new with Transformers. They all just seemed like random characters they just made up. And true that they're mostly repaints, but I really got into those because they weren't the same Optimus or anyone else. They were just, to me, brand new characters that weren't significant to anything that I wanted. I love that grindcore figure. And I think they should do something like that, you know? All right, Brian, thanks. No problem. I mean, thank you. Now, TF, don't be mad at me. You're a friend. I love you, but Shockwave is not the best Transformer character ever. You take that back, you son of a bitch! V, don't say that because he's looking right at me. I got him beside me. They should bring back. They should bring a show back like Armada and Cybertron. I feel like those series are done. Like they're just completely done. I feel like if anything, it would be animated. But I feel like that also wrapped up enough to where it just feels like if they do any more, they don't need to. Because the way I look at it, yeah, there's going to be people who are totally going to be into this. But it's not going to be like Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack ended with like no conclusion to it at all for years. And then they just brought it back to make a conclusion. That was the whole point of it. But with anime, like they wrapped it up enough that like if they made a season 4, it would just add to it. And that's not a bad thing necessarily, but do they need to go back to it? I don't think they need to go back to it. It's 3:30 here. Oh, all right, see you. I'm gonna be heading out soon. I know I said that multiple times, but you know. I have not found any of the trading card games in my Walmarts or anything. They're not, I don't even think they're at my EB Games. What the fuck? What's with this chat? It just, okay, that was weird. So in the chat, and this is from different people, it says, I'm gay, agree, bad joke, sorry. That was weird. Everyone just became one person, I think. Brian, were you talking about my Shockwave drawing or someone else's? Just make sure. No, I saw your Shockwave drawing in the thumbnail, and I thought, that's cool. They should make the Transformers Last Night sequel as a comic. Yeah, I think so too. I want to do more stop motions, but it just takes so long. Jason, when you get the Siege Starscream, if you find it, it's a great figure, in my opinion. I really enjoy that toy. I need to wrap up soon so I can finish some of this gal. I gotta add some of this pinkish, reddish, maroonish color to here, and I'm gonna have these joints hooked up to her waist. That's going to that's going to have little holsters for a couple of guns that she could just take off. So Or maybe I should do that to the back. No, I kind of like the idea of them being there. So, because what I'm going to do is, with her tank mode, her legs are going to transform into the side of the tank. So then I thought that the little holsters could come up to the side, and the guns could be like little turrets for her. Larry says, "Penis." Business. Penis. Take a look at that girl's penis. It's Larry time. Everyone's excited for Larry and not Brian. Brian can suck ass. Larry has accepted the challenge. Larry, I was talking about the Skids and Mudflap show, and I completely forgot that me and you and Dakota all read one of the scripts for the episode, and I think one of the best moments was Dakota reading off the Beachcomber lines. Because the thing about Beachcomber is we have him as this hippie character, but his lines are completely stupid. Like he just goes, "Yeah, man, you know what? I think that's what makes you you, and you is you, and everything about you. I love you, man, but you gotta think inside the box, but outside in." And it's like, whoa, that's not me. It's better on the script. I'm just saying that off the spot, but yeah. If we get a Siege Nemesis Prime, which I'm pretty sure they'll do in the Select series, then need to do it from Leader Siege Prime. No, I think the Voyager would do it. My poop is red. Help me. Oh. Harry Lincoln. Harry Lincolns? You're a wizard. Brian, did you see Prime versus Prime review of the new Dropkick? Yes, I did. That new Dropkick looks pretty good, but what I'm really fascinated with is the transformation on that, because I thought when we first saw that it was just going to be the traditional transformation, nothing too ordinary except for how the shoulders are. I thought that was going to be it, but no, it's a little more involved than I thought it was going to be, and I think it's a decent looking toy. Harry Potter. Hasbro needs to repaint Smashdown as Sparkbreaker. Ah, that'd be cool. I shoved the whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. You know what, Larry? That's one of the lines that Beachcomber Show said. No, I think my favorite line was I shouldn't say it. No, but one of my favorite parts was I write an addition to the script, and one of the things that Beachcomber says is, "Waitress, hold my meal," and Dakota starts laughing. It's very simple, actually. Once you open up the gaping asshole, you can slowly insert the jelly bean right up the asshole. Brian, I really hope we get the Coneheads in Siege. I think we will. And the reason why I say that is because it is really early for them to do in the Siege War for Cybertron line, for them to do pretty much all the Seekers, or at least the main ones that we know, right away. It's like they're making up room to do the Coneheads. The problem I have with it, I feel like either Dirge or Ramjet is going to be a select series or an exclusive somehow. My favorite is Thrust. I should name this one Two Steaks. Hey, Larry. Larry. Hey, Larry. 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 I'm making the tank girl transformer, but I don't know what to call her. She has goggles, so she's cute. That's her character trait. Um, I don't know what to name her, but I like the name Nova in it, so got a suggestion. Um, Larry. What? I think that was one of the funniest moments. It was I'm talking about in a call her wrench. uh, you know what? That's actually not too bad. It one of the funniest things was we were in a Skype call with Dakota and Larry and me, and I think Hunter was in that too. I can't remember. Uh, Destrovia Detrovia Nova. I don't know. That just sounds kind of complicated. But anyways, so yeah, it was me, Larry, Dakota, and a bunch of other people were in a hangout, and we were just talking normally. And Dakota was like, "Hey, Brian," and I just yelled, "What?" like really loud, and Dakota just continued talking as normal, and then I start to hear Larry laughing, and I'm just like, what the fuck happened? He's like, just the way that I yelled it apparently was hilarious. Larry is scary because he is so hairy. One time he ate a berry. Rumor has it he's allergic to dairy. Epic rap battle. Fever Volticon versus Larry. Begin. My name's Larry and I'm no fool. Christian. No. Right, see ya. What the fuck is hairy on my foot? Oh, it's a nutcracker. Larry Chan. Hello, Genesis. And welcome to me doing stuff. Even though I'm gonna call it a day soon, I will just stick around just for a little bit longer. Just for Genesis does what Nintendo don't. I want to make a Bionicle stop motion. I was supposed to do that last month, but I forgot to. We'll just have to wait and see. And that would be on. People don't know it, but I have another channel called Tolkien Doom. And I have another channel for this channel called T-Fan Page Extra that you guys can go to. You could also donate to my Patreon, but no, you can't. Haha, I fooled you. I don't even have a Patreon. Hey, Brian, if they do make the Coneheads in Siege, I bet Ramjet is going to be a Walgreens exclusive. Dirge and Thrust are not exclusive. I feel like it's going to be Dirge that's going to be the exclusive, though. I feel like Ramjet is too iconic, but I could be wrong about that. I definitely feel like Thrust is not going to be an exclusive, but I could be wrong. Although, what if they do Thrust, but you know those little round things that come off Reflector? What if they just add that to him? Are you okay, Brian? I don't know who this Brian is with a Y, but Brian with an I is me. Someone misspelled my name again. How high am I? Oh, dude, I am so not high at all. Hey, that guy's acting a little odd. He must be high or drunk. He's on YouTube trying to entertain people. He must be high or drunk. Pardon my finger. Okay. I pull it. I pull it and it stretched longer. Come on. Focus. Damn you, focus. I hate the thing is autofocus. Are you drunk? Nope. Pretty sure you've asked that before in other streams. You've released 1,000 curse. Oh no. Oopsie poopsie. You released the demon horde. Wow. Ain't that just a wacky cunt? Did I mention my channel is not child friendly? I should repaint Smashdown purple and call it Shock Smasher Shockwave Sidekick. You know what? I wanted to build Igor figure, like the one that Megatron has, but I wanted to build it for Shockwave. Smile for the camera. I don't know how to smile. I'm stuck in Area 51. Well, we have to get him out. That was the longest pose in the history of poses. What do you think of the Galactic Man Shockwave? It looks pretty cool. I kind of want to get it, but nah. Brian, I found the perfect name for the female tank. Nova Surge. Close. How about Nova Pulse? Or Nova Surge might be better. I don't know. Let's go back onto Twitter and see. Frown on the camera. I don't know. Speaking of which, someone has been on my Discord posting me with Ben 10 images, like my face on Ben 10, and just like, haha, okay. I just saw your video review of Evac for Transformers The Ride, and I heard the same music MGO used at the end of his Crowbar review. Okay. This just in, me and MGO apparently use YouTube's audio library. P. P. Tom Hanks. This is the Polar Express. You can shut up now. Because this is the Polar Express. Any questions? I'm David Pumpkins, man. Any questions? And I'm here to scare the hell out of you. I want to get see Shockwave so bad. Yeah, thank you, Chris Vellner, for that. The purple pterodactyl from Skywarp will be Shockwave's pet. Yeah, it could be. Someone pointed out that Shockwave, or not Shockwave, Skywarp is not the right specific shade of purple and black. Therefore, it is a bad toy. It is a terrible toy. And everyone who thinks that that Skywarp looks good is an idiot. Area 34, all the porn. Yeah, everyone's into Area 51. What about Area 34? Everyone wants to storm Area 51. But what about the other 565 experiments? I think that was the number. $626. Yeah, everyone wants to storm Area 51, but what about the other 621 experiments? Yeah, Area 51 is just trying to build Stitch. I'm just wondering if anyone gets the reference that I'm saying. Sure, I'll join in the fun. Nova Explosion. No, Nova Surge is better. Oh no. I like Bionicle. I like Transformers. Someone's trying to bring out a rumor that I'm not sure. 620. Oh, right, 625 experiments, not 621. I got the number wrong. Anyways, someone had made a rumor saying that, oh, the creators of Bionicle is going to do a whole new line. It's going to have 6 heroes in it, 6 smaller characters, and it's going to have some monsters just like Umarak, but bigger, blah, 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 blah. And some people are not really taking the bait because they said it's not Bionicle, it's going to be some other name. I could search it up. I can't remember what it was called specifically, but I could find it. Let's see, because Risebell, I think, was the one who retweeted about it. And if it's not from that long ago. Here it is. Decide to repost this since what the hell, Lego never liked 4chan anyways. Recently, there has been a leak concerning 2 new IP Lego plans on releasing. I can confirm that one of the 2 IPs will indeed be similar to the discontinued Clickets line and supplemental to the current Friends line. Some of my friends higher up said Lego is planning to heavily invest into girl products, with Clickets being one of the many new ones coming. The second one is much more interesting and heavily based upon the original Cybots idea developed all the way back in the 90s by Faber. And this is where it gets interesting because it constantly hints at, actually the interesting part is it says it's inspired by Cybots, but then it says it is Cybots, I think. Okay. I can't remember exactly. Anyways, Cybots idea developed all the way back in the 90s by Faber. Lego has indeed met with Faber back in 2016, almost immediately after announcing the end of Bionicle. I mean, no surprise there. Apparently, Faber had a hand in the newer Bionicle line, but I think he did. But I mean, obviously, he was in there during 2016, so you could even back that up and you'd be fine, even if this was fake. A couple ideas have been thrown around, including a classic space AF theme, space as fuck theme. It's weird. That makes it seem like this is probably fake. This is like someone, I guess, pretending to be, knowing who these people are, but I mean, their name is anonymous. They don't really show anything for a background check. So anyways, theme and an Exoforce reboot to finally settle on what we have now. The line will have 18 sets, 14 in the winter and 4 in the summer. Six companions in small boxes, 6 medium-sized ones, and 2 big ones. The size of Umarak the Destroyer. The summer wave has only 4 sets, all of them big. The story doesn't have any concrete details yet, with the exception of the fact that it will take place on several remote planets and will involve 2 groups of creatures. The small sets, a cross between protectors, elemental creatures, and cybots called prospectors that prepare the planet for the arrival of some colonizers, and their protectors, the medium sets, that fight off the monsters, which will be the big sets. Faber has signed a non-disclosure agreement, but LEGO has allowed him to slightly prepare the people for the new IP through art on his Insta. The things encased in ice are the canister sets. I mean, I'm not saying it's fake, but it just seems very fishy to me. And anyone who's wondering what the hell I was talking about, Christian Faber, who was the man behind Bionicle and pretty much started it off, has been promoting that Bionicle could come back in some way, even down to saying that, or posting images of a title that seems to be Bionicle, because we've got the first part of Bionicle in the title. Because originally when he first posted it, he was like, Bio. Would anyone be interested in seeing this be rebooted? And then on. Now, that also seems, in the sense of legitimacy, it also does kind of make sense that Faber would be able to post on Instagram and was allowed to kind of tease it like that. Because that's basically what he's been doing. But he hasn't really given the whole name yet. So in a sense, yeah, I could see that being real, but I just feel like that person was taking too much inspiration from what was already set for Bionicle and everything, and it just kind of seems fake. I mean, they're tiptoeing on the idea that it's Bionicle, but they're not saying it's Bionicle. But it's so obviously Bionicle, so I don't know. I just find it kind of fishy. And with that, I will be calling it a day pretty shortly. Just want to refresh Instagram just to see if anyone said anything. Hey, 4 comments, 19 likes, and 1 person followed. I got Nova Surge. I can guess who that is. Oop. Transformers Normality says Nova Path. Nova Surge or Pathette. Nova Fire. Let me try and search something. I got it. I think I got the name. And I will type it in the chat. You guys tell me if this name is good enough for this character. And then after this, we'll call it a day. Looks good to me. That name is perfect, Brian. Me likey. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Flame doesn't fit into what you said about her. Well, she's a tank girl who likes to shoot at stuff, so it does kind of fit. Nova Surge or Nova Shot sounds better though. Ryan, I got to go at you on Discord once it's done. Thank you. Yeah, it's either Nova Shot or Nova Flame. That's what I think. I don't know. I guess we will see. Someone just messaged me, thanks for the answer, I'm confused. But they didn't really I don't know. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna call it a day. Been meaning to for a while, but then something comes up. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. Hopefully I'll get another live stream before Google Hangouts ends for the live streams or Hangouts on air. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the donation earlier. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time. Ooh.